Aarav was born in a quiet village surrounded by dusty fields and forgotten dreams. He never knew his mother, and his father left when he was just a child. Raised by his aging grandmother, life was simple but full of silent struggle. Their home was a small clay hut with no electricity, no running water, and barely enough food. Still, every evening his grandmother told him stories of people who rose above their circumstances. Every locked door, she said, is just waiting for the right hands to push it open. One day, while helping an elder in the market, Aarav overheard news of a government-run school in a nearby town. They offered free education for poor children, but only if they were willing to work part-time. Aarav's eyes lit up. That evening he told his grandmother, "I want to go." She looked at him, smiled, and walked to a corner of the room. From under her thin mattress she pulled out a rusted box. Inside were a few crumpled notes, her hidden savings. "I was saving this for my funeral," she whispered, "but I'd rather see you live your dream." With just that money and a torn cloth bag, Aarav set off for the town on foot. He walked for 2 days, put up with hunger, thirst, and sore feet, and finally reached the school. Covered in dust, he stood before the headmaster, who looked him over. "You will work in the kitchen every morning," the headmaster said. "Are you up for it?" Aarav nodded without a second thought. His days started before sunrise, washing utensils and cutting vegetables, and ended late at night after studying by candlelight. Other students mocked his clothes and raw hands, but Aarav didn't let it get to him. He held on to his vision of a better life. One day, after failing a math test, he nearly gave up. The thought of going back home haunted him. But then he remembered his grandmother's words. "Push the door," he whispered to himself. He studied harder. Over time, a teacher noticed his efforts and began mentoring him. Slowly, Aarav started to stand out. He read beyond the curriculum, asked questions no one else dared, and began to look out for classmates who were struggling. Years passed. Aarav earned a scholarship and graduated at the top of his class. But he didn't stop there. He set up a learning center in a village like the one he came from, a place where children didn't need money to learn, only the will to try. Above the door, a wooden sign read, "This door has no lock, just push."